Oh yeah, buddy. Welcome to whatever today is. Wednesday, September 10th. I didn't look at the thing today. Holy moly. All right, so we broke out of this stacked. Yeah, we're doing replay today. We broke out of this stacked volume, whicked straight back down. There wasn't a lot of interest up there overnight or whenever this happened. Um, Yeah, let's just run it, dude. I mean, obviously, yesterday I had that bias short. I got gooned on it a little bit, and then um, we went long. It looks like we might go long again today. I'm just gonna draw this area that we're bouncing out of. I was going back over Ninja Trader Live as I try to do every day now, and it already bounced out of this little situation, kind of. And some professional traders had taken the same short that I did. So I don't feel too bad about taking that. They did get out at break even, which is what I should have done, but I was being stubborn. Um, that's one of those things where that's where you got to decide if you're going to be like how much you're going to stick to your read. You like like everything in trading. You did this again, of course. Um, like almost everything in trading is just ambiguous. And that's one of those moments where it's like, all right, stick to your read. Don't really change your mind. But at the same time, if you're seeing signals, if you're take yourself out of the trade and like, if I was watching this, would I go long? And if the answer is yes, maybe you should rethink what you're doing if it's not working out for you right away. Um, yeah. I was also eepy yesterday. If that had anything to do with it, I don't know. Let's just run this. It's already 10, which is fine because nothing really happened here. Again, I need to stop. I kind of hate I don't know. I just need to learn how to use this replay better. There's a lot of volume building right here, and now we're obviously pushing out of there. So, ta-da, right at 10. Love that. Let's see this break. Let's see the break up here. Ah, need a little juice. Need a little juice. Need a little juice. No, it's holding right there. I think we're gonna get out of there. I don't really see any entries, and especially with, I mean, here I come into this day with a long bias. It is just still moving higher, and I'm also completely unaware of if any news is happening. Yada yada yada. There it is. Just moved up for a second. There you go. Volume's trading high. Yeah. There's a big gap up here that they have to cross. Just let me know if you want to come refuel. I'll be down here. Oh man. Real sideways. Okay, hang on. All that, and we couldn't push up. It doesn't look like the action doesn't look great right now, but I'm still kind of bullish on this a little bit. We're bouncing at the edge of value area. I wonder if this could turn bearish. And I wonder if I want to try to just take this up to view up. It's a little sketchy, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to wait for... Yeah. Gonna wait for a higher low, if anything. So that trade would have worked, but only just to view up. And in fact, this is kind of a good, decent short, maybe. See a little conviction. There we go. A lot of like, just wicking above previous highs. This is where I'm interested now. So this, you would actually still be in this if you bought right there to take it up to VWAP. You would have gotten that. Well, on the first, yeah, on the first try. And then you would have gotten up there again. Holding the VWAP. Breaking the VWAP again. It doesn't look great. Still a little juice in this zone. I'll mark that one. That was real sketchy though, the way it went against you right there. I think I'm definitely being conservative a little bit because of that loss yesterday. Whether that's a good thing or not. This whole since here we've just been pushing lower highs. Yeah. Maybe we'll get a move up here a little bit, but I wouldn't expect it for too far. POC is still up there above VWAP. That could change though. Now we're in a low volume area, bounce out of there. There's volume building down here. Yeah. Let's see it. Let's see it bounce short out of here. That wick is atrocious, but I would like. I think this could go lower, so I'm gonna get ready. Nope. That didn't go any higher than this though. So if we're being generous with this zone right here, um, oh, okay. I'll take it on a break of this one. More volume coming in. There we go. Yeah, that was so I saw that POC move down and that kind of sealed the deal for me. This this bar right here is like a nice red bar, but compared to the next one, it's a little we didn't really recover that, but then I saw that they tried to go higher and they couldn't even go higher than the last bar. And that with the POC plus all this stuff going on made me excited to go short. Um, I would love to take more morning trades, dude, but looking at my trades, I feel like I end up taking trades like after the day is kind of developed. I don't know, which is fine if they work out, you know. Is this bouncing out of a specific area? There's like I don't want to move ahead in time. Let's see. Kind of this low, I guess. I don't know if that's good enough to start being long, but I'm just so proud of myself for making a good trade, a decent trade. That actually turned into a big fat drop. So, and if this is like, I don't know. And still waiting for some kind of zone. What is all this nonsense? Um, I mean, I'm sure there's something going on. I'm so scared to mess with the timing. It does. I don't really see me trading again today, but um, what is all this madness, dude? There's kind of a zone right here. Uh, let's see if this holds. These aren't. I'm just drawing these to have something to look at, something to anchor us. But I would be more inclined to take this short, though. The question is, are we too far gone at this point? Are we too short? A lot of wicks on the bottom here, so I'm going to let this play out for a second. Yeah, so that really works here. I was about to be like, do you take that? No, you do not. Really just moving, dude. I didn't even get in at like the top of the move. That if you short at the beginning of the day, for some reason, you would have gooned. You would have gooned like crazy, brother. Okay, that's a nice move. What about this? What about this? What about this? Pushing back up. That's the end of the day. Okay, cool. So a couple of good shorts in there. I didn't. I would actually. I don't know. See how my mindset is shifting now with the scarcity. Um, that doesn't seem like that good of a trade because of all this action and the VWAP. This one action is more clearly breaking these lows, then it comes back up and it breaks these lows. Then it comes back up to this zone that broke lows initially, and then that's why I like that one. Um, and we're also pretty clearly, we've just turned over VWAP. But now this is making it clear that we're probably going to stay under VWAP. And by this one, it's obviously clearly a downtrend now, but you did have this zone break that low, come back up, just take a nice little retracement. There must be, no, not really. Okay. Yeah, so max 100 points, 100 plus points, 130 points. Very nice. This one would have got you bait. It was quaint little short, but could have taken you another 7 points. What did this bounce off of? Let's take a look now. Let's take a look now. Come on, boy. And we're still below that entry, by the way, where we closed the day. So let's see if I'm curious now if this is going to be the bounce back up to reattempt that high. Yeah, this is the high. Yeah, so you see we are in a pretty strong bounce right now. Let's see if it goes back up to take out this high. We're looking pretty bullish overall. This was a down day, but we're looking pretty bullish. What did it bounce off of, though? Really? I mean, this was a value area. It even seems like value areas from the previous day are kind of important. Like, look at this. Maybe a zone would be better, but if you look at like this, value area high, value area low, value high. You had some bouncing here. It bounced again right off that value area from yesterday. So I never really think about the VA, but maybe I should, from previous days at least. Like not even a POC from yesterday. It bounced straight through both of those. It broke both of those. I mean, look at that boy. That 3 o'clock candle. I wish you could just hide all the drawings and then re-show them. The more I use, the more I use TradingView, the more I kind of hate it. Actually, what I don't like is when I found out how that it was actually very inaccurate. I'm just fucking stupid. That's what it is. Yeah, this 1 hour that I drew out on the way down, which doesn't seem like that good of a zone, but something was going on here that it just, you know. it bounced off the POC for this entire leg. I guess that's something. But yeah. All right. Well, we had a nice one today. Take it easy.